I can't make this up when I say people are really struggling out here.
So, I want to give Donald Trump his props where props are due. Because never have I seen anybody fuck something up so badly so fast.
I just need to know, why does nobody talk about how hard it is to get a job?
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're jumping right into another installment of Life Sucks Because We Can't Afford Anything. Okay, so send help because everything is super expensive and it's hard to get by. So what we're going to look at today is some people who are discussing their hardships with life. They're discussing their hardships with the current state of the economy, the inflation, how everything in price is rising, and you're not making enough money to be able to afford anything, and it's just hard to deal with. So let's take a look at some of these videos, shall we?
The United States is about to break and nobody is willing to talk about it. If we as a country don't make a change here, we are cooked. The media doesn't give it the attention it deserves. Politicians won't say it out loud, but our country, it's drowning in over $36 trillion in debt.
So that's what I'm afraid of, because if that happens, then what do we do? Because I don't know. If the United States just falls apart and crumbles, what do we do? It's already getting so expensive, and a lot of people are having trouble finding jobs or keeping jobs. And like we've seen, groceries are outrageous. And eating is a necessity. So I'm nervous to see how things play out in the near future.
Trump could help us, but what he's doing right now is not going to fix our economy. And I want to talk about it because if I could get a message to Trump, this is what I would say. Because right now, there's some serious problems for the average American person. Anyone in middle class, they're feeling it. And seeing the stock market at the all-time highs, this isn't going to fix our problem, okay? Now, what Trump started with in the beginning of his presidency was amazing. We were actually seeing asset prices come down. The stock market was reacting negatively. We were starting to see deflation, but then we kind of put a brake pedal on that, and that is not what we need right now. What we need is the opposite of that. Healthcare, car insurance, home insurance. These are the most inflated things since year 2000, and it's one of the things that weighs down people the most, on top of the cost of home ownership. Now, here's the thing. If you were to actually go help the middle class, and you were to lower home prices, if you were to lower the cost of insurance, if you were to actually have health insurance that help people, health insurance is a freaking joke in our country. It is the most disgusting thing you could ever have to deal with, and it's something I have to deal with quite a bit, but if you actually go and combat those things, it's not going to help the stock market. You're not going to see the stock market at all-time highs every day. You're not going to see the stock market at all-time highs every month. In fact, you're going to be one of the most unpopular presidents at the time if you're actually going and fixing those things, because corporations are going to hate that actually happening.
Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong, but this guy is saying that we are going to have to suffer through this because the presidents are scared that the corporations and big businesses may be mad if they go in and try to fix things. That way life is affordable for the average American. What? Is that what he's saying right there? I don't know. You might have to explain that to me in layman's terms, because that doesn't make sense to me. Because the average American is usually who works for corporations and businesses out here. You know what I mean? So come on, give us a little bit of help, right? Why not?
Imagine you maxed out your credit card that you have, then took out more just to cover your monthly payments. That's what we're doing as a government and as a country. And when the bill comes due, it's you who's going to pay the price. Higher taxes, slash services, or worse, God forbid, a financial collapse that would make 2008 look like a hiccup. If we don't change course here, folks, if we don't stop printing money, overspending, and kicking this can down the road, your future, our future, won't be stable jobs and affordable homes. It'll be layoffs, rent that you can't afford, and retirement accounts that don't mean anything. Heck, some of you are saying right now, I'm already feeling the effects. They'll try to distract you.
Yeah, so I'm not sure that this is distracting me. I don't know about you, but I'm definitely seeing it, feeling it everywhere. Yeah, so how long do we play this game until things can settle down and the average American can at least get by comfortably? I don't understand. Why? Why?
So it looks like Trump just admitted that he lied during his campaign to all of his followers who don't understand economics or inflation. He just told Time magazine that he can't actually bring down the price of groceries because that's hard to do. And that's not actually how things work. Inflation is the rate in which prices increase. And even if you bring down the rate of inflation, which is what Biden's done, you can't actually bring down the prices of things. That's not the way the economy or inflation works. So Trump was banking on his supporters not understanding economics or inflation, and looks like he was right about that. So I'm sure we're going to see a lot more promises broken and a lot more things that have to be explained to Trump supporters when he takes office, because turns out he lied about a lot of things. He doesn't understand a lot of things.
Okay, so when are they going to raise our wages? Is that happening? Is that a good idea? For the average American, I believe we all feel that it is. You know? If it's so, I don't know. I mean, if they're trying to get the best of the best employees out there, because it's hard for them as well to kind of stay afloat and make their money and do things with these companies, then maybe for the people that they do have, the employees that they do have, the ones who are working, doing a great job, then if you're not going to hire more employees because you can't really afford that, then maybe increase the wages for the employees that you do have, considering if you're cutting out your number of employees, you're probably putting more of a workload on the employees that you do have, and are probably also getting more strict with rules and regulations because you're going to be expecting more out of them. I don't know, that's just a hunch from me, but maybe, like, it sounds like a good idea to me.
So I want to give Donald Trump his props where props are due, because never have I seen anybody fuck something up so badly so fast. But you know what? He did it. It's been 6 months. 6 months. And Donald Trump has put us into a recession, destroyed many livelihoods, upset everybody. Everybody is so angry right now. Just mad. Going off online, mad as hell about everything. Can't even find joy in the little things they used to find joy in.
Girl, I am telling you, that is right. I'm telling you. She ain't even wrong. You know why? You know how I know? Because I started off making these kind of videos just ranting and raving about things going on in my personal life that I was experiencing and being affected by with these issues going on in the country. And then all of a sudden those videos took off. You know why? Because a lot of people can relate to it. They are experiencing it as well, and or they have strong opinions about it. So it's definitely a problem. Some people try to say that stuff is not a problem, but this girl, she ain't wrong. She's right. And a lot of people, feel that way. So just, if you don't care, sound off in the comments. If you have any advice, if you have any concerns, if you, if you want to educate us more on the economy, what it's going to take to fix things, let us know in the comments. Comments are always welcome, and thank you for joining me in this video, but y'all have a great day.